Betty, I sit here on this Tuesday, September 12th, and I just want to say, and I want you to hear me out. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. That's the only
Can
therapy
I
I got for you in
can I
this
can I
situation.
can
What
I
happened?
can I have can we just not do the thumbnail thing right now? I want to do something first.
Yeah, we don't have to do the thumbnail thing. Oh. Ow. What y'all do to my boy?
My boy!
My boy! My
That's my son!
son! Ow! Such a sad song.
That
Hey,
actually wasn't
Rodgers!
for that actually wasn't for Aaron Rodgers. That was for my hopes and dreams of the Jets season this year.
I thought that was Nia
Oh.
Jax's new theme song. Whenever she goes out there, I heard Nia Jax plays for in the Bills. You know what? I'm going to give this an indirect attack for Nia Jax for injuries of a player or athlete. She came back and someone got hurt. I'm just saying. I know it wasn't involving anybody at ringside, but her appearance killed Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, but he was injured before she arrived.
Not to the building, Manny. Not to the building. God damn, that must hurt. Here we are. Aaron Rodgers, former leader and my quarterback of the Green Bay Packers, never sustaining a major injury in his life. I don't think. In his life.
Probably true.
You guys have him for less than 4 plays exactly, and he's dead. The career is over. The dream is dead. It's all over. Breaks my damn heart. Because I didn't want it to end this way. Manny, I did not want the Jets season to end this way. I wanted you guys to lose and suffer with Rodgers.
The thing is, that is season ending, but that at his age, that's career ending.
That's career ending. It's over.
Because as they were talking, I think it was Damian Woody was talking on this morning, Get Up or whatever it was called, that NFL show.
Yeah. Obviously, it's not Get Up because Rodgers isn't.
He was talking about how he had a similar injury and he was done. And basically, like, it's your body kind of telling you the rehab's too tough. And like at 39, he's going to be 40 soon. Is he willing to do that work? I don't know. I mean, I'd take my yearly check and then be like, I'm done.
At 39, me approaching 39 in a couple of weeks, actually. I would not be able to do that work, but he is a professional athlete. He does a lot of drugs.
Yeah, and apparently he's all about legacy.
Yeah.
And the thing that's probably gonna haunt him, haunt is strong, but like he's one of those quarterbacks that have only done the super elite, that have been described as elite and only been to the dance and done it once.
No, didn't he do it twice? He only done it once.
He's only done it once.
I know he won one. We didn't get. Yeah, damn.
He's only done it once.
Yeah,
and I don't think the Packers have been to the Super Bowl since.
Yeah,
that.
You're right.
They got close. They got to.
We got a bunch of NFC championships. We got games, but we never. Yeah.
No, you've lost in the championship games.
But that's what I mean. That's what I mean. We've been to it. We've been to the NFC championship a bunch.
Yeah.
Ah, my God. Horrible. Absolutely goddamn horrible. Nothing's more beautiful than watching a man in MetLife Stadium run across that field with that American flag. And it was like, wow. Wow. This is a superstar. This is a megastar. Manny was watching WrestleMania. And then all of a sudden, Cody Rhodes lose. It's over.
Well, because it was like he came out. They handed him the flag, and it was like, he's just a common man. America dream.
Damn.
But enough about football and the woes of Aaron Rodgers and my Jets season.
I have one more. Just
What's
one more
that?
thing. We don't get to compare Aaron Rodgers to CM Punk this year, and
we do.
We never get the blow up. We didn't get the blow up. We didn't get the blow up. Like you wanted to play the locker room first.
You kind of almost did. You got a nice version of it.
Yeah,
you got a nice version of it on Hard Knocks where he was calling out the O-line and people making drops and then people fixing up afterwards.
Yeah. But we didn't get the real feel. We didn't get to choke nobody or we are disrupting the locker room or anything. And demand a trade by the trade deadline. Like he was ours.
Okay, so I don't know how to say your name, but hello.
Sohan. That's my best.
Saban,
yeah.
There is actually no major news. No major news coming out.
They merged. It's over.
Well, actually, yeah, it's merger day today. So TKO now exists.
Yep. Bianca Belair, Montez Ford represented the WWE with Mustache Vince and Triple H.
Excuse me. I can't call that a mustache.
It's a line. Let me respect that man.
It's a line. It is a line. I have more of a mustache than Vince McMahon.
It's about the same. I respect both of you guys' mustache. You both are little men in my voice. Like men, you guys are turning into men with your little mustaches. You guys are really hitting puberty hard. Those little mustaches.
What else?
Or as I like to call it, because of your face has very hard mustache.
A mustache.
A mustache.
Vince. Matt Riddle has been pulled from WWE events for this week because he got claiming to be sexually assaulted with an airport.
Yeah,
now deleted.
But he was
post
also
where he said no means no. What the fuck was this guy doing to him?
And then also he was apparently really intoxicated during this. They canceled his flights or something. I don't know what's going on, but Manny, I want to say this. This seems like the end of Matt Riddle. This is where it ends. I don't even know if this is his fault. He may have been.
There may be cause because they are investigating it, but he just started to seem like way more troubled than actually needed.
Yeah. He played the WWE. Apparently, he plays the WWE card. Do you know who I am? You know, the old Aubrey Edwards move.
You can't pull the Aubrey Edwards move.
That's never good for anybody. Just a dark weekend. Just sad. Coming back from India, this happened, and I don't know what's going on with that. And it is up in the air. It's up in the air. But
I hear vicious rumors that John Cena not only continued to lie in India.
Yep.
But he left these 3 men behind. keep your bum asses over here.
Yeah, is that where they been? I've seen them in video packages. They're never coming back. I have no problem with them. None of them. But they're never coming back over here.
Yeah, outside of that, I don't think there's much more news outside of that.
Nope. It's just more of the tragedies and stuff that happens. Just haven't New York suffered enough though. The Jets and the Giants this weekend. Man, you can at least think of that. The Jets won. They won their game.
The Jets,
but the Giants.
That was what I was saying. I was saying, at least I think it was at halftime. It was like 6-3, or maybe it was 13-3, something like that.
Yeah.
I was like, at least we're on the scoreboard. The Giants didn't even make it on the scoreboard.
No, they lost 40-0 to the Cowboys.
And now everyone's raving about the Cowboys.
I'll be happy, Cowboy. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's raving about the Cowboys, but they need to face real opposition. Who's the Giants quarterback? Daniel Jones or something like that? Something generic white.
I haven't known the Giants
like
quarterback since Eli Manning left.
But he's just an average, overpaid quarterback.
Yeah.
He's no Joe Burrow.
They beat Saquon Barkley in a bag of potato chips. But that was a cold ass line, but damn.
It's
Go
true.
Cowboys. It's true.
How about them Cowboys?
How about them?
Jets have to. Do you know what? The Jets offense will have to face them next Sunday, and we should be looking for other quarterbacks because Zach Wilson will die.
So is Tom Brady coming out of retirement or what?
I don't think he is. He's
I
46.
think the Jets need to play a video package of Kota Ibushi before every game.
I think at some point it will run its course. You can't do it like at every play. I think you'll run out of timeouts.
Yeah.
Timeout. Ibushi timeout. Ibushi timeout.
Ibushi play. Or, just go to string of Japanese video packages. Go ahead, Nakamura. I'm here to destroy your family. I'm here to destroy your life. Yeah, I know about your back. Hit them with Japanese video packages.
Oh, damn it. I knew I forgot something. I actually screen captured something on my laptop that was meant to show you, but then it was from the Shinsuke video package, but we'll just have to move on.
Okay. Don't forget, man, you can always give Marcus a long-winded question, or give him a question and he'll give you a long-winded answer and you have time.
All right. You go over what happened in the opening segment of Monday Night Raw with Jey Uso, who didn't really say much, but then was interrupted by Kevin Owens.
Yes. So he's on his own, Oos. And so he's hopping and jumping. He's hopping, he's jumping, they're flopping, everybody whipping and whapping and whapping and gapping it. And everybody's having a good time. And before he can say two words, Kevin Owens comes out the ringside and he goes, Jay, I don't like you. I don't trust you. Sammy may come back out here and be like, and welcome you in open arms, but it's me and a lot of the guys in the back. We still don't appreciate the things you do and have done. And then all of a sudden, as usual, it's Monday, so you know what that means. The Judgment Day music hits. Finn says something in Irish.
Judgment Day out in his bitches.
Yeah. Oh, the Finn says something in Irish. I'm assuming he spoke English. I just can't remember what he said. And Dominic tries to say something. The crowd boos the shit out of him. Rhea's left in the back because she's preparing for her match with Raquel. God knows what she's actually prepared for because we later see her in the back just chilling with the boys.
No, because business has been done, Marcus.
Yeah, I guess. Whatever. So they're chilling.
So basically, you left out the bit where Kevin Owens says he understands the position Jey Uso's in because he has also done dastardly things, and he tried to get everyone on his side, but some people still don't trust him, and he's got a lot of work to do to make him trust him. And Finn, everyone seems to be on the recruitment campaign for Jey Uso.
Yeah, but the Judgment Day is really going hard. Their full campaign. It's like they're trying to get a college recruit here. They're like, we need you, Jay. We need you. Why? I don't know. They have all the gold already and a money in the bank briefcase. I don't think we need you. I'm on the record. Anyway, level heads don't prevail as Jey Uso kicks Dominic Mysterio in the chin, knocks him out. Tag match is for right now, not the main event. So we were all saved from the 6-man tag main event Judgment Day finish that we've gotten for like 900 straight weeks. Yeah,
we nearly got another one later on in the night, but we did get Jey Uso, Kevin Owens versus Finn and Damian. Jey Uso accidentally super kicks Kevin Owens, allowing Finn Balor to pick up the win. Jey apologizes in the back, says it was an accident. KO told him to find his new bloodline, the Judgment Day, and he could dye his hair purple to fit in.
Just handed him to the Judgment Day on the silver platter. Jey Uso the hottest free agent for factions right now. I heard the Blackpool Combat Club is also throwing their name in the hat.
Really?
Yeah.
Finn Balor believes what Jey did to KO was nice. Wink. Says everyone is a fan of him in the Judgment Day, but the only one that seems to get his attention was RHEA when he said, "For real?"
What? Want me interested? You're a married man, Jay. You're a married man. You're a married man. That's all I'm saying. And they already got a love triangle going on with Buddy Murphy, so stay back.
Finn reminds him that the door to the Judgment Day is always open. And then, as you've mentioned, the Judgment Day in the back when they're chilling with RHEA said, "We need to keep the pressure on Jey Uso."
I guess her warming up is done. Like, yeah, I'm ready to go. Her match was 3 hours from now. So
we have an unnecessary Miz versus Akira Tozawa match where Miz destroys him with 3 skullcrushing finales.
Well, one, Manny, you saying it's unnecessary. This was necessary. You gotta get that win back. He lost, and as Michael Cole elaborated, it was clean. LA Knight did nothing. He just existed at ringside, and somehow Tozawa won this match. So he had to get this win match. He eviscerated Akira Tozawa, and that was the end.
So, Marcus, I need to point this out. I have 3 options for you as to what potentially has happened here. Then, for you to say that this is necessary. The obvious one, LA Knight's going around telling people that the Miz lost to Akira Tozawa.
Yeah, that's necessary.
Or in the back, Akira Tozawa is talking mad shit how he beat the Miz, and now he's going on like he won the Super Bowl.
Ooh, I can imagine Akira Tozawa doesn't shut the fuck up and cater. Like, I beat a 2-time Grand Slammer. I am Akira Tozawa, former Cruiserweight champ. Like, he's added all this to his stats and accolades, and it's out of control. It's out of control.
Or the Miz is just seeing Akira Tozawa wherever he goes. Because, Marcus, I didn't even remember that he beat that Akira Tozawa got a win over the Miz, and that was probably about 2 weeks ago.
All right, so in the same vein, Manny, WWE has been in negotiations with LA Knight allegedly to
for a
extend
5-year
his contract for a 5-year deal. According to the sources, the money isn't right. The WWE and LA Knight are not in the same ballpark with money. So then I learned LA Knight's contract's not up until 2025. What are we doing here? The negotiations are over. I don't know what you think the money's going to be like. I don't know how long you plan on being hot, but 2025 is a long time.
I don't think he's going to be that hot. I see it's smart to start negotiations early.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? He's already in his 40s. He's already Aaron Rodgers' age.
Yeah, but I feel like it's smart to start negotiations early to like just add years to the contract, even if because you don't want to get into situations like Drew where the contract's nearly up. We don't know if he's re-signed or not. The contract's nearly up, and then everyone's talking about the future of like, oh, is he going?
For Drew, they extended it for injury. That's why his contract isn't up or something. He has a bunch of injury time, so whatever. But LA Knight, yeah, I understand negotiating, but the man's 40. I don't know what money you're looking for, but you'll be 45 in 5 years, and we just saw Aaron Rodgers at 39 tear his Achilles. I'm not investing.
Can you stop bringing it up? I see it everywhere.
It's fresh. Okay, I gotta beat the dead horse, Manny. Someone has to beat this dead horse.
Someone better make that meme of Wolverine holding the Aaron Rodgers picture, because that's how I feel right now.
You didn't have him. I should be angry that he was a Jet and this happened like that. That we let our superstar go, our boy, our favorite quarterback son. We let him go to the Jets, and you tore him up. Just broke him.
What have we got now? Gunther's Intercontinental celebration. Now, first, I need to ask you the question.
Okay.
Are you now happy that he's no longer standing on a table, but he's standing on a stand in the ring?
Yes, I'm glad he's elevated himself to a higher location than standing on the table. In his underwear. The man's doing a full 180. He was in a really nicely dressed suit with his boys on a little podium in the ring. I respect him a lot more than standing in his underwear, shouting to the people how he's a great Intercontinental Champion of all time.
And I saw a post. I saw a post in the mid-card mess, because they're currently doing this whole. I think someone's doing a pyro. Who's got the best pyro thing, and they're doing it against each other. Who's like people with pyro. Gunther's pyro celebration was insane. Like it was a good spectacle.
It was a full budget. It was the full budget.
It was like Cody got nothing this week. It was almost like that.
Although Cody still had budget.
But Gunther had the colors.
It looked light. Yeah.
Gunther had the colors in his pyro.
Yeah. Gunther's made Cody's look really, really, really light, going like, oh, they went all out. He had Attitude Era, start of Monday Night Raw type of pyro, where it just leaves the room completely smoky for the next hour.
But you know what? I always used to compare the two. We didn't mention this when we did retro, but both did that when they did the pyro, and then it would be smoky. But WCW would always be smoky, like it would never clear. It always was smoky.
It was like no one could crack a window. There was no doors. The smoke had nowhere to go. It just looks like 1950s ad room where people just smoking all day going.
So he said he's officially the longest reigning and greatest Intercontinental Champion in history, and he wants to address the legends who held the title before him. They computed nothing. He has elevated the title to heights they've never seen before, and he is running out of competition here. He's going to have to start competing with himself.
I don't want to see that on TV. I don't want to see people compete themselves. Next thing you know, he's beating himself, and I don't want to see that. Don't want to see it.
Wes said, why is his pyro more than Ricky Stark's insane pyro on Collision? I don't think Ricky Stark's pyro's that insane.
No, it was insane on what week was that? Was it last week?
Probably.
Or the week before? He had like a really intense amount of pyro for no reason. He ain't won nothing. But Chad Gable comes out there and go ahead.
Someone posted a picture of absolute Zoe Starks, and I could not stop laughing. Doing the thing as well. Dun, 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 dun. I couldn't stop laughing. If I find it, I'll put it up. Chad makes his way to the ring, says nobody has come closer to beating him as he did. He blamed Gunther for being the cause of his daughter's tears last week. Chad. So what the fuck is he meant to do? Just lose for the
Yeah, I'm
benefit
about
of
to
your
give
child?
you the title. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you were a good father like Dijak, you would have told them, get these people out of here.
Gunther says you want another opportunity. For what? To drag your family to see you get another beating? Is that what you want? Using your children as bait to get a little bit of spotlight? You push me to my limit, and you're a fantastic athlete, but you're a disgusting, terrible father.
Yeah, facts.
Marcus, I also got breaking news from Sean Ross Sapp that during that promo, Christian had an erection.
This seems more like a Meltzer.
Gable hits out at Gunther, but the numbers game appears. Number game happens until Otis runs out there, followed by Ciampa with a chair. This sets up a 6-man, which was okay. Gable wins by putting Giovanni Vinci in an ankle lock as Ciampa intercepts Gunther, putting him in a... I've never heard this been called this, the Sicilian stretch.
Not since Ring of Honor, I believe. But yeah. But is it out of nowhere that Ciampa joined up with them? This seemed out of nowhere, right? Am I the only one to feel like that?
So
I miss something?
when they had the promo segment, they had a small promo segment in the back where Otis suggested that we have this match. Prior to that, when what's her name? The new one,
Maxine Dupree.
No,
Jackie Redmond.
Female.
Jackie Redmond.
Yeah, Jackie Redmond asked him, and he said his meeting with Pierce last week told him to start taking opportunities, and he thought this was one of those opportunities.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because the match was later
so it
on.
Makes
so
sense.
Later on.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But
it just,
the same, I was
just,
like,
weird.
Yeah.
We get Drew McIntyre versus Xavier Woods. This is brought up by Woods poking the bear. He poked the bear, saying Drew is jealous of Kofi, who won the world title in front of 82,000 people at WrestleMania, whilst his biggest achievement was it happened indoors in front of nobody.
I see what you're trying to do, Woods. You're trying to get a match on Raw with me. Oh, you bet you think you can beat me? I'll kick your ass. And so that's where we're at with that. I went, Woods, sit down. You gotta get your ass kicked.
Drew basically kicked his face off.
Yeah.
And then got in the face of Jey Uso.
Yeah. He was feeling himself so much after beating Woods, he went up to Jey Uso like, hey, I'll whoop your ass too. I'll whoop all you tag team wrestlers. Whoop them all. My partner's gone. He's at the airport getting molested or some shit. I don't know. But they wrote him out quick. You forgot he was even involved in this. And the Viking Raiders. Viking Raiders get nothing.
Are you glad the Viking Raiders aren't there anymore?
No, because that means they're moving on to someone else. Where to next, Manny? Where are they going next? Is the question.
I don't know, but I'm kind of happy we don't have to deal with them.
I'm glad they weren't on this week.
I didn't need to know.
Valhalla is here. No shit. Smell you guys coming through. You guys stink.
Where are we? Cody Rhodes, Dom interrupts him, says he's happy he brought main event Jey Uso to Raw, and when he joins the Judgment Day, he will look like a fool. Cody takes out both JD and Dom.
Yeah, Cody had nothing to say either. Another person on the show that came out to the ring with nothing really to say. Came out there, did his entrance, got the whoa, did a little crossroads and some stuff, and it was like, I'm out.
Yeah.
By the way, when did JD start walking out with Dom?
Yeah, I don't know. When did they start allowing him to be with them?
Yeah, he was just there. I was like, oh, he just can be here now.
Chelsea Green with Piper. Nevin versus Shayna Baszler. Chelsea was offering Shayna an opportunity to be her partner because Piper still wasn't cleared. But Piper pulls the title off her and says, cleared. I didn't know it was that easy.
Yeah, apparently. I mean, that's how she won the tag team titles in the first place. The now cursed tag team titles.
Yeah. Shayna wins, and then Piper tries to give her the business, but Zoe Stark takes the women's tag team title champions down, and Piper runs away.
Yeah, so it looks like we're getting a Shayna and Zoe tag team to feud with Piper and Chelsea.
Yeah, and I do have the image now, Marcus.
Okay. That's so good. That's just bad. It's so good. Oh my god. That's better than what I imagined it, honestly. Who thought of that? Who went, ha ha? Zoe Stark.
Marcus, I have a question for you.
Yes. You know what, Manny? On most weeks, I would say, no, I do not. But after watching week 1 of NFL football, Jordan Love is the truth. He was making them throws. Yes, I feel like a champion.
So he, in this promo, calls Seth Rollins dishonorable. His success is built on the path of those that trusted him, calls him manipulator, deceiver, and liar, and he brings shame to his family. And I fought the urge not to say that in a Japanese accent. He will challenge and take his title when he feels like it.
Yes. Never has there been a contender who was more, who needs to be challenged by the champion, who the champion's like, let's fight anytime. And the guy's like, nah. Nah. Do it later.
Yeah, so Seth comes out. He says he's all the things that Shinsuke Nakamura claims he is. Management want him to slow down, but he isn't built like that. Tells Nakamura to come get the title. He wants to have a title match tonight. But Nakamura's preoccupied. He beats up Ricochet.
Yeah, sorry. Beating up Ricochet. A little busy tonight.
Tells Seth he's got bad timing. He said Seth isn't medically cleared and he's already had a fight already. So sorry, I will take your title, but not today.
But on a side note with this, where he's beating up Ricochet, Seth out there bullshitting. Seth is bullshitting. He out there, let's have a match. Shinsuke already know. Apparently, Shinsuke has good intel about Seth's medical health at all times. I know you're not cleared. I know this title match ain't happening. You just want to fight. I'm not doing that.
For some reason, I have an image in my head of a dark room. Shinsuke Nakamura is in Adam Pearce's office going through records. So he's like this, and then he gets caught and he does a classic Shinsuke look.
I want to tell you this. Life goes. Life goes. This is going through so much files. Because everything's on the computer now. You don't have the file cabinet. You don't have that anymore. I pull out an envelope of files of information. Your real name.
Yeah, because now all you've got is the guy in the chair. Like, I need a minute. I need a minute.
1 more minute.
I'm in.
We don't have a minute.
I'm in.
1 more minute.
I'm in. I'm in.
I'm in. I hacked Ricky Stark's Twitter account to give CM Punk his flowers. That's the biggest lie of a hack I've ever heard in my life.
Stratton asked Becky what did she do? Why is she coming after her NXT Women's title? Becky says Stratton is showing up during her matches, made her pay attention to her. She is built like a goddess, athletic like an Olympian, dumber than a box of rocks. But when she thinks about NXT, she could be the future, but she isn't because she is more concerned about being famous. Said she will make her famous when she takes her NXT title. Tiffany says she has no problem making her name off Becky's expense.
Yeah, and she's already doing a good job of making herself famous. So this match is happening tonight live. Becky win the title?
I don't know. I would have saved it. I don't know. I would have saved it for No Mercy.
Yeah, but they may rematch it up at No Mercy.
Maybe.
Who knows? I can see shenanigans happen tonight. But anyway, I can see
old spy camera.
Developing film.
You know, that would add to the aesthetic of these promos of him developing film. Just trying to red light.
Yeah, who's filming this and why did he choose to be? I need to be with sword. I've never carried the sword to the ring, but I need to be seen with.
This one's the best one. This one's the best one.
I'm dying laughing. I hope he has no shoes on or nothing. I assume he was in a chair this whole time. Where is he located?
This is the Diamond Mine Dojo, but he clearly got ownership of it at nighttime.
He looked like he just went to go to the spa. He's having a spa day. It was like, give me my sword. Just got a happy ending. He's just like, let me talk about Seth Rollins.
I have clarity now. Raquel Rodriguez versus Rhea Ripley. Having known about Nia Jax returning, Marcus, I couldn't care less about this match. I really couldn't.
Manny, see, I thought this was a really good match. This is better than their payback match. Still don't care about Raquel, but I thought it was a good match. And you know what? I am going to be on here on the record. I want this on the record, and I know no one else is going to say this. I was happy to see Nia back. I was happy. I enjoyed what she did here. I enjoyed the carnage she brought. I know everybody hates her. I know she relished in that hate. And I like that she attacked both parties.
Yeah, but I don't know where this leads because obviously Nia Jax is a heel.
Yep.
I like that they've added the bonsai drop to a repertoire.
Yep, that's perfect. That's perfect. You know, it's not a Japanese move. After all, it's been a Samoa move all along.
And, you know, if we're leading to this whole Judgment Day versus the Bloodline, you need a woman there.
Yep.
I mean, they had Tamina waiting, but like I don't think those knees are gonna hold up. So
yeah, we're not depending on that. She's another person in their 40s. We're not depending on that. So right now the cards are being laid. Bloodline versus Judgment Day. I guess a reuniting Bloodline? Jay will have to side with them? Because the Judgment Day will
Jay. So apparently,
what you got?
Do you know that other Uso in
yeah, the Thriller and
the one that's left Booker T's promotion.
Yeah,
he's now a free agent because for some reason they had
irreconcilable differences, as Booker T said. So I don't know if he's coming to NXT, man.
Can I just also point out why is Booker T using words like that? Because he can't even say those words on TV. So what? So why is he using words that most people cannot pronounce?
He had to say it. It was irreconcilable, man. It was like once you say it like that, it's like, oh, he ain't going to NXT because that's where Booker works. That's why I was like, oh, he may go the other route. He may be working with Jacob about to.
Maybe.
Something.
Yeah. I think, I definitely think they're just trying to keep Jay away from the inevitable so we actually get that match at WrestleMania.
Nah, I think we're getting Bloodline reunion at what you call it. I got Judgment Day beating the life out of Jay.
So
beating the life out of Jay.
You've technically got 2 months because that's when Survivor Series is.
Yeah.
To make this work. How would you make it work?
I got the Judgment Day ripping the shit out of Jey Uso for not joining. Beating him bloody to death. I'm talking about Braun Breaker and what you call it with the staircase scenario. and them taking them out, and Jimmy and Roman and Paul and I guess Solo are some type of way about that, and I guess Nia are like, they fucked him up. That was our family. I don't care what we did. That's family. And it builds up to them reuniting to fight the Judgment Day.
But do you need them? Because technically, if you have Jimmy back with the bloodline, you've got 3 guys there, and you add Nia, and then you've got 4-on-4 against the Judgment Day.
You got a point, but it could be 5-on-5, man, and we could hoop it up.
Oh, you got JD.
Got JD. The cards are being played well. Sammy, JD, KO. No, wait, they're not involved, but the Judgment Day, the Priest, and then you got the Money in the Bank briefcase all on the line there with Roman looming around.
Makes sense. Metaphor should jump to Raw and beat Jey Uso.
I would love Metaphor to do anything.
I would love to, but the other 2 women are clearly not ready for prime time. And Oliver Carter or Oro Mensah.
Wow, no one refuses to call. Only me and you call him Oliver Carter at this point now.
Yeah, because Marcus, Oliver Carter is a better badass name for his accent.
It is.
For his accent, being called Oliver Carter
is all the time.
Oliver Carter is way cooler than being called Oro Mensah.
I can never remember Oro Mensah.
Only Booker T.
Man.
There was a sign all through the night of trade for Trick Williams.
Yeah. That could be the deal, but I think if they're dealing, I think the deal should be for Breaker. I think it should be for Breaker if they're gonna move anybody. If you're gonna deal, I think we call it Breaker. Breaker is fired from NXT tonight for killing Von Wagner. And then I would honestly, if you plan on doing long-term stuff with Von Wagner anyway, you kill him. Breaker goes to the main roster. You leave him off TV for a bit, and it's Von Wagner always trying to chase to get back to Breaker. Like, you killed me.
I don't know if Breaker would work. Not Breaker. Wagner would work on the main roster. So I would not want to ever see this man follow him to the main roster.
Yeah, he stays in NXT for a bit. I don't know. This is years down the line. I'm talking about long-term storytelling, man.
I think you're. I think he's one. I think he needs to be released. I don't think he's good enough.
No, I would cut him. In fact, I would cut him this week. Now the Endeavor deals are done. I cut him this week.
What the fuck, Wes? I wasn't a Dragunov fan in the beginning, but once he added that facial hair of Red Dragon, what is your criteria, Wes?
Hold on. I also believe that Wes has a comment, and this is my sources close to me. Wes says you weren't always a fan of Vince McMahon, but once he added that facial hair, you're down with him.
So wait, Wes. If me and Marcus shaved off our beards,
he means by this though.
If me, Marcus, Eric all shaved off our beards right now, you don't subscribe from the show?
No, but I know what he means by this, man. I think Dragunov it's a better look. It's a better look with the goatee and he just looks like a crazy mad dad. Like, oh shit, you came home and he was just sitting in there, just stewing over some nonsense. Do your fucking homework, and it starts chopping you. Fucking crazy. But that was Monday Night Raw. Nia Jax is back. Aaron Rodgers is gone. What a trade.
Actually, one return that did happen over the weekend. Jade Cargill returned back to AEW on Collision.
Collision notes. Yeah. She was back.
I mean, that's the only other that was the only interesting thing on Collision.
Yeah, in other news, Bryan Dance is retiring again or something soon.
In a year. He said in a year.
Yeah.
And they
fight
announced,
Zack Sabre Jr. at Wrestle Dream.
Yeah, that's going to be an incredible match.
Yeah.
It's not something I'm going to cover live on a watch along, but it's going to be an incredible match.
Well, it's on Wrestle Dream, which is like it's a pay-per-view, right?
Yeah, it's to commemorate Anthony Inoki.
Yeah. I believe it's Antonio Inoki. I don't know Anthony Inoki. My homie down the street. Some
This is what
Anthony.
happens when you. This is what happens when you don't watch all of wrestling and don't care that much about it.
You're just like Anthony Inoki.
And you're lucky. You're lucky. I even got in the right ballpark. To be fair, because if anything, I'm in mourning, Marcus.
Yeah, I'm shocked you didn't say. Yeah, sure.
I'm in mourning today. I am in mourning today.
Manny, again, you are in my thoughts and prayers.
Like Manchester United have problems in itself. The Glazers decided rather than sell the team for $6 billion or pounds or whatever they were talking about, they want 10 billion. They're getting greedy. Yeah. They're getting greedy. We got rid of one potential rapist by loaning him out. He won't leave the club, so we've had to loan him to a team in Spain. We've got a Brazilian player that's now been accused by 2 women. So, so
2. That number always goes up. That number always goes up. He be at 30 by the end of the month.
And then our other winger has now fallen out with the manager for allegedly throwing him under the bus.
Yeah. And I thought here the Dodgers were Benoit and Julio Reeses were having problems. That's my only sports problem. We're racing the name of Julio Arias for, beating up domestic violence again.
Again?
Yeah. The first time was allegedly. This time it's personal. I don't know. That's a horrible joke, but
it's a joke that's not going to make the best of.
No. But no, he fucking did it this time, I'm assuming. And there's no evidence. It's when you get arrested, it's like official. The other time was like, oh, maybe. And it's like, oh, he did.
It's not often. It's not often when doing the best of. But there are times where there's a joke that's said, and it's like, this is funny. I'm not going to include it. I'm not going to glorify it on here.
See, so yeah. I like the Arias joke. Damn it! It was natural. It was natural. It just came to me. It's horrible.
It was
natural.
It was, but just like how I was going to put on a short. Do you remember Vint? I can't. It was the Undertaker. It was like when Undertaker kidnapped Stephanie, and Vince went, "Get out of here! Get out of here, you rapist!"
Yeah.
I had the video queued of when Mason Greenwood got announced for Getafe in Spain, and he was walking out, but I don't think anyone would have got it. But it would have
been something you understood. Yeah. Man, you could have used the "Get out of here, you rapist" for Matt Riddle in the airport. Get out of here. We have footage of Matt Riddle.
No, but you know what doesn't make sense about that, Marcus? His Instagram post said, "No means no." What did this guy do? Grab his balls?
The finger go into a hole. That's what I want to know. Did any finger go into any hole in his body?
I don't think they're allowed to do that because obviously when I go to an airport, you see my surname, I get checked and go to another room for a search.
Excuse me, sir. Random check. Bullshit.
Random bullshit.
Bullshit. Oh man, that's a name I can't pronounce. You're in the room. You and 7 other guys. You guys know each other, don't you?
No, that's me speaking proper English. None of this like broken English like the actual terrorists speak.
Well, Betty, growing up as a kid, every terrorist spoke in an English accent. I'm talking about Hans Gruber. I'm talking about his brother. I'm talking about any movie that had any Russian or German guy. They all spoke in English accents, and they were all terrorists.
What's this? I'm always waiting after the color bars to see if you're still there. You mean the
yeah. Do they come back? Do we come back? Because sometimes we do. But that extra little bit, that one last thing is like, we out of here. Two of those bitches.
I'm not being funny, but that is still one of my favorite exits ever of a show. Because it was the whole coming back, like just out. So like, imagine this was the boom.
Yeah.
Mark, we come back and then it's just like this, and Mark is like, I never got to say goodbye. Still hands down the favorite exit of this show.
Yeah, man, we can always recreate that exit and do it just like we encourage AEW to recreate Joe and MJF walking down the hall.
Well, I think this one's more fitting. New York Jets fans, Aaron Rodgers fans, chin up, tits out, watch for the shoe.
Yes. March for the shoe. You know, I can't wait for Tony Storm this week. I know she's gonna be back.
I hope she's on Dynamite this week because I can't.
If she's not on Dynamite this week, I'll be really pissed, Tony. I'll be really pissed. I may throw a shoe at my TV, and you will fear for your fucking life. Well,
wow, you're gonna spell my name wrong like that? You gonna spell my name right? I'm gonna start calling you Jamel again.
Now, we still won, Mini Man. Mini.
Spell my name incorrectly. Call you Jamel.
Oh, ET is tomorrow. Me and Jamal will be on the show. I have no idea what we're talking about at all. Maybe we go down the history of the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. I don't know. I got no plot. I got no plot for tomorrow.
Do you think Jericho took offense when Gunther said he contributed nothing? He is a nine-time champion of all time.
Congratulations, so Pearls, right away.
This is so petty. This is so
petty. Oh my God, they let me out. Jamel and Mini show. Completely different channel. But yeah. That's all we got for today. Tune in tomorrow, maybe. There may not be one. Maybe there won't be. Maybe we'll take the thing. Maybe.
I was actually. Do you know what? At one point, earlier this week, I was like, maybe on Sunday, I was thinking maybe I'd text you and say, should we take a week off?
You know, I'm always down for a vacation. I mean, it's the dad of Southern, and I know, Manny, you're going through a lot. With you had hope in one hand, and you had a man slap you with the other hand. It was like getting knocked out when you saw Rogers. Foreplay. I can imagine you staying up late. It's like 1 a.m, and man, he's like, "Yay!"
I was dying. Thing is, kickoff was at 1:15. Kickoff was at 1:15 in the morning. My season ended 1:20. because the Bills, I think, went 3 and out in their first drive.
Well, Josh Allen's a piece of shit. He took 3 picks. He helped the Jets.
But that's what Shannon Sharp said. Shannon Sharp said the best player for the Jets last night was Josh Allen.
Yeah, someone said he's had more completions for the Jets than Aaron Rodgers will.
Me and Jamal can do one show a week. You mean you might turn up, Wes? You're never here. When you are here, when you say you're going to be here, you don't show up.
Please. Tomorrow, the platform is yours. If you guys want to go with the Weston Jamal show.
Were you ready for responsibility?
Why does he sound like he's someone at a relationship trying to have a baby? Are you ready for that responsibility, Wes? No.
I'm out.
All right, let's wrap it up. Wrap it up. I'm getting the hat on. Without further ado.
I don't know how to end the show today.
I don't know how to end the show. That's one way. Right now, we're printing this out as a poster, autograph.
The thing is, look at the neck. The neck just looks really weird.
It looks like I'm the worm from fucking Men in Black.
But that's actually his real neck. That's actually Ricky Stark's real neck. And you wonder why he had neck problems.
Give that man his flowers, just like people give CM Punk his flowers and other stuff.
Peace out.
That's every Jets fan tonight. In the room. Seth Rollins.
Yeah, we'll be. Marcus will be back tomorrow. I'll be back on Thursday. Peace. Did you say bye? You didn't say bye. Make sure you say bye.
I didn't get to... Goodbye, everybody. I'm Marcus the Grand Finale. Have a good time. Enjoy.